He was a respected Army doctor, a Green Beret surgeon, and a family man who appeared to be living the very picture of stability and achievement. But one brutal night in February 1970 would turn Jeffrey MacDonald from a symbol of military professionalism into the central figure of one of the most enduring and divisive crime stories in American history. Jeffrey Robert MacDonald was born in 1943 in Queens, New York. From a young age, he stood out, bright, competitive, and determined to succeed. He excelled both academically and athletically, earning a scholarship to Princeton University, where he studied sociology and cultivated a reputation as a charismatic, confident student with big ambitions. During this time, he rekindled a relationship with his high school girlfriend, Colette Stevenson. Their relationship, sometimes turbulent but deeply intertwined, led to marriage while MacDonald was still forging his path through higher education. After Princeton, MacDonald entered medical school at Northwestern University. There he continued building the image of a high achiever, disciplined, sharp, and committed to his future career. By the mid-1960s, he had earned his MD and was on track for a promising life as both a physician and a family man. Colette and Jeffrey welcomed two daughters, Kimberly and Kristen, and settled into the busy, demanding rhythm of military life when MacDonald chose to join the U.S. Army. His medical expertise and physical capability made him a natural fit for the Army Special Forces. He became a Green Beret surgeon and eventually served as the chief of medicine for the unit stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. To outward observers, friends, colleagues, neighbors, MacDonald's world seemed ideal: a rising military career, a comfortable home, and a young, beautiful family. He appeared to embody the American dream. But everything changed in the early hours of February 17, 1970. Military police at Fort Bragg responded to a call from the MacDonald house, where they found a scene of unimaginable violence. Colette and the two young daughters had been brutally attacked. Jeffrey himself was injured but alive, claiming he had been attacked by a group of intruders, 3 men and a woman with long blonde hair, wearing a floppy hat and chanting phrases reminiscent of the Manson family crimes that had gripped the nation the year before. MacDonald insisted he had fought desperately to protect his family but had been overpowered. His story shocked investigators, but so did the inconsistencies that quickly emerged. Evidence at the scene, forensic findings, and MacDonald's own injuries prompted investigators to question whether the attack had happened the way he described. Over time, suspicion turned inward, and MacDonald, the sole surviving family member, became the primary focus of the investigation. What followed was a legal saga unlike any other, one that stretched across decades, spawned multiple trials, appeals, books, documentaries, and one of the most famous true crime works ever published, Fatal Vision by Joe McGinnis. Supporters and critics split sharply. Some viewed MacDonald as a victim of a flawed investigation, while others saw the evidence as undeniable proof of guilt. After years of legal battles, including a controversial Article 32 hearing, grand jury reviews, and repeated appeals, MacDonald was eventually convicted in federal court in 1979 of the deaths of his wife and daughters. He was sentenced to life in prison, a sentence he has repeatedly appealed, maintaining his innocence for more than 4 decades. To this day, the case remains one of the most contested in American criminal history, fueling debates about forensic methods, legal ethics, investigative procedures, and the reliability of witness testimony. From a decorated Army surgeon and family man to an inmate at a federal prison complex, Jeffrey MacDonald's story continues to fascinate, disturb, and divide. It endures as a chilling reminder that even the most flawless public image can conceal unimaginable secrets, and that some mysteries, no matter how thoroughly examined, never stop haunting the American imagination.